So the first section is, what do we have there? Alibaba and possibly we have to figure out which are the marketplaces we need to do this for. It's definitely Alibaba, and it might be TradeTang or some other something similar. We'll have to let's look into that. That's point one. And these are for copyrights, trademarks, and patents, and the country of right. So we have to make sure that we submit both of those. We also have we just took screenshots of the Alibaba IPR table that that's set up for people enforcing their IPR. So we'll have to make sure we match those fields, obviously. Okay, so choose. So the idea here, the solution that requires a little more work is going to all of this will be set at the scan level. When you set at the scan level, you simply have to associate the trademarks, patents, and copyrights to the scans. The system would pick the country from the location field, and we'd have to do some work on the back end to either choose that at the harvester, either do a translation of location to country at the harvester with a new column called country, or do it at the enforcement server level with a lookup table. So then moving to point 3, if there are any overrides, these will most likely be in bulk because the scanner made a systematic error on which is the suggested right. And so we'd have a bulk update there. You do the bulk update at the results manager level before enforcement. And that's just so there's thoughts on pull downs basically, point 4. And then because we have this, we can now get rid of that double pull down we have for patent. So that would be one improvement here. And the concern is that if there's overlapping scans or a generic scan where there's some sort of intersection of results that belong to multiple scans, might cause an issue for CSMs, but we'll verify that on Monday. The other option is more manual, and the idea is that it wouldn't be done at the scan level. We would be doing it in the results manager, and we'd have a setting basically that said, I'm enforcing Nike swoosh, and we would have a Nike swoosh, we'd have a pull down for the IPR you're enforcing. We'd have to make sure that the patents, the trademarks, and the copyrights that are loaded into the system are associated to Nike swoosh beforehand. So then you can just choose Nike swoosh and then choose enforcements that are either trademark, copyright, or patent, and the system will know that it's enforcing on Nike swoosh and then pick the appropriate IPR. Country would work the same way as it does in alternative 1. The reason this is not the number one alternative is because it requires, there's a lot more UI and a lot more work for the user for just potentially one marketplace, Alibaba. The other system would, there would be no difference at the user level whether they're enforcing against Alibaba or another marketplace, because presumably those other marketplaces would just basically ignore this IPR country and the particular right if it's not required. Okay?